Another No Pulp Webisode coming at you hot. John Dales, Jacob Morris. We are 5 weeks into the college football season. Jacob, let's not waste any time messing around. We're talking top 10. We're talking who's for real, who's fraudulent. We're going to throw the rankings up on the screen in a second. Your instant takeaways from what you just see up there.
Well, the first thing that stands out to me is let's look at the top three, John, because coming into the season, it was really those are the favorites and it's everybody else, and we've seen a bit of shuffling within that. Ohio State struggles a bit with Notre Dame week 1, so they get dropped. Georgia jumps up to 1 when Alabama struggles with Texas. Now it's Georgia, back-to-back lackluster performances. They drop down to 2. Me personally, I think the Buckeyes should jump Georgia. The Bulldogs don't look great. Interesting shuffling between those squads.
I think you're 100% right in the terms of Georgia struggling. I don't know if we can qualify Ohio State as struggling.
I said struggling of sorts.
Okay, well, we take a look at what Georgia just did the past couple of weeks. That Mizzou game should have been a Mizzou win, and also the previous week, Kent State gave them a game and a half. But there's other teams beyond that. You look down further down that list. Who would have thought we'd get to this point and Tennessee would be in the top 10?
Exactly, and I think all props to Tennessee. They've been good so far, but they also fit into that category of teams that I just need to see a bit more from, right? It's not a knock against Tennessee. USC's another one of those for me. If you look at Tennessee, it's all right. Good win over Florida, good win over Pittsburgh. You look at USC, good win over Arizona State, right? Big test for each of those teams coming up. They need to prove a bit more for us to know that they're for real.
I'm going to give you one more.
One more.
The Michigan Wolverines.
Exactly.
Look, we're going to find out a lot about them the weekend after Thanksgiving, but they play Penn State coming up pretty soon. J.J. McCarthy and company, they haven't been world beaters to this point, thanks in a large part to their non-con schedule.
Exactly. I mean, they played one of the easiest non-cons.
Little Sisters of the Poor.
Exactly, of the entire country. Michigan needs to show a bit more. Those other teams do as well.
Well, we're going to find out a lot about Michigan, about the rest of the country as the season rolls on. We're 5 weeks into the football season. We've got a whole lot more to go. Jacob Morris and John Dales, we hope you'll be able to join us for the full show. We'll talk to you then.